Happy Sunday, brothers and sisters in Christ. I hope this message finds you well. We had an Africa outreach mission go to Uganda and Rwanda from our church. And they got to come back this Sunday. This morning they came back and they told us all about it, and they shared their testimony and their ministry and everything that happened while they're over in Uganda and Rwanda. And it was 4 father-son teams that got to go. A very, very special event. But what was significant about this was the testimonies that they were able to share overseas. So in the realm of Africa and other third world countries, the newness of having somebody from the first world or from the West coming to preach to them isn't there anymore. Like, they've seen a lot of preachers come and go and a lot of different missionaries come and go. But what was unique about this particular mission is that they shared their testimony and their walk with Christ and their trials and tribulations in their life. They talked about different things that they've experienced and seen in their lives and even within their community. Things like drug abuse, alcoholism, physical abuse, emotional abuse, homelessness, poverty, addiction, you name it, right? Depravity. We have it all here just the same. We just have more money to do it with. Gambling. And over there in Africa, especially a place like Rwanda and Uganda, but really Rwanda, because of the genocide, they believe that they're specially cursed in a way. In the back of their mind, they believe, they tend to have the perspective that us people in the United States and the West, with a table overfloweth and a land of milk and honey, we just live, we have a life of wine and roses. That life is simple for us and we just have everything we need all the time. And their testimony, when they shared that, was eye-opening for a lot of the younger people in the African communities that they went to. And it was an encouragement to them, particularly in Rwanda, where they've had genocide and they feel like their land has been cursed, right? They feel like they specifically are cursed because they're Rwandan. And then they start to hear these testimonies, these people from the West, these people from the United States that go through all the same stuff they've gone through in many ways. Granted, none of us have been through a genocide. Who knows what the future holds there? But we've been through all kinds of other terrible tribulations and trials. And it was an encouragement to them. And the long and short of that ministry is this: that what they realized is that we're all human beings. We're spiritual beings, but we're going through a spiritual being going through a physical experience in a very flawed dimension, right? We're in a broken world. We're in a fallen world. We are spiritual beings going through a human experience in a broken and flawed world. And we are all going through that. And that the genocide or murder or rape or any of those other things that have happened in their country, the fact that it happens everywhere else shows how closely related we are when it comes to God. Like, we are all fall under the same umbrella. We are all part of this broken world, and we all go through trials and tribulations. The message there being that often at times when you're going through tough times, maybe you've gone through abuse, maybe you've had a loved one or somebody you know close to you commit suicide or be murdered, or you've gone through alcoholism or drug abuse yourself, or you've been the victim of adultery, or you've been the adulterer. Whatever the case is, when you go through these tough times, divorce, anything of the sort, you tend to believe that you're the only person that's going through that. You tend to believe that you're the only one feeling this type of pain and suffering right now. That's all you can focus on. And that's something that the devil and the enemy wants you to focus on. Wants you to believe that you're the only one that feels this pain, that you're the only one that is going through this right here and now, that you're the only one that suffers, right? And that your suffering is the premier focus of your life, that you need to focus on that suffering more than anything else. That's the lie of the devil. And it's to hold you back and to keep you from fulfilling your purpose and being about your Father's business. So just remember, no matter what you're going through, no matter what trial and tribulation you're going through, number one, God is with you. And number two, everybody has their walk. Everybody has their struggle. Everybody has their dark past, their dark history. Nobody is exempt from this broken world. This is why we have celebrities and rich people that often at times commit suicide. They have the world on their plate, and you think and you look at their life and you say they have everything so perfectly. But you never know what somebody else is struggling with. You never know what somebody else is battling with. We never know what other spiritual warfare is going on in somebody else's heart. So no matter what happens to you, stay strong and stay in the fight. Shoulder to shoulder, side by side, in the phalanx. Sola fide.